next game against West Ham, obviously that being their cup final as it always is.
Yeah.
But Darren, I'll start with you first, because obviously they haven't had a brilliant start to the season. I know they beat Forest at the weekend, but they've been pretty down in the dumps at the bottom, and I feel like that was partly our fault for nicking Kudus.
Yes, balls to them. You're right. It is their cup final, and it's a London derby. And I've been to a few West Ham games at Tottenham, and it's really tasty. I mean, it's not nice. I wouldn't. Yeah, it's not nice. But they've scored goals though. They haven't not scored goals. They got beat. Was it 3-2 by Wolves? 3 goals against Forest. Right, they only got 1 goal against Chelsea, but they're scoring goal. They got knocked out of the cup, did they, as well?
Mm-hmm.
It is hilarious. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we are Tottenham. So, we could spank them 3-0 and they could beat us 1 or 2-0. If you're asking for predictions, I will say don't ask, because you never know what's going to happen. And especially with Tottenham, I don't know. I don't know. You think that they would... Not going to roll over for us, are you? I'd love to see Kudus get a goal or an assist. How rich that would be.
That would be good. I would be loving that. Like I say, get his stall out.
Yeah.
Be like old times for him. But no, it would be interesting. And I think that's the thing for me, Sid, because obviously we've spoken about them. Obviously, Darren said they've scored goals, which they have. It'll just be interesting to see how again Frank kind of sets up to them. To obviously go away to their gaff as well.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm very sort of superstitious when it comes to Tottenham. So there's a couple of things. So, like I said earlier, I'm glad we're not on an unbeaten run, because they love to end that, and I'm glad they're not on a winless run, because they imagine we turn up there, they haven't won in 4 games, and we're the ones to give them it. Do you know what I mean? So that sort of takes a little bit of my mental away from it. But yeah, and the thing is, this good as well is, obviously they're all saying, they're going to stick one on Kudus. That's fine. You can focus on Kudus all game. But now that we've hopefully got Xavi Simons starting, he can sort of, be the one that goes under the radar for them. Because had we been going there without him, it would have been shit. If they lock up Kudus today or injure him or something, we're going to lack. So they can focus on him all they want, because hopefully Xavi Simons will be there to, make a name for himself in the first game.
Yeah, I hope so as well. And I think, like we said, it is a London derby. It's going to be their cup final. It's going to be a very tasty game, obviously, after that international break. For me, Darren, I just hope we don't pick up any injuries in this international break.
100%. Yeah, please, no. Please let everyone come back, raring to go. I can't, yeah, absolutely. And so Solanke's just got a knock. Hopefully he'll be
back, supposedly. Apparently he's got something wrong with his ankle. Apparently he had injections or something, but conveniently he posted a picture of him in the Spurs gym when Colo got, and well, not announced, but rumoured that he's pretty much signed and delivered.
Yeah, I did see that photo. I did see that. So that's good. That is good. But yeah, no more injuries, please. Let's get this bloody international break over and done with, and let's focus on West Ham. I don't see any reason that we can't beat. I mean, they have been woeful. Right, they've been scoring goals, but defensively they've been all over the shop. And they're a one-man team in Bowen. Let's face it, for God's sake.
Defo. And that's the thing, Sid. If we can kind of outmark Bowen, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, and I mean, it'll be Jed Spence versus Bowen. Maybe Udogie then starts, but Jed Spence versus Bowen will be a hell of a matchup. And that's the thing, like you say, if we can lock him up and shut him down, bar like Paqueta on his day, there isn't too many threats. Obviously, this is going to come back to bite me when Max Kilman scores a hat-trick or something, like, fair enough. But you would like to think we've got enough to go there and win.
Yeah, defo. Our fingers crossed anyway, because that'd be nice to come back from international break and do one over them and see obviously our new signings do the business.